Hi everybody, this is 𝘼𝙩𝙤𝙤 Me and my friends Fatemeh Bagheri and Melika Abdi are a student research group from Sharif University Decentralized Finance Laboratory. In this lecture, I will present the demo paper of Atomic Bounded Cross-Chain Debt, or ABCD, the alphabet of DeFi. Almost all the current lending platforms like Maker, Aave and Compound only provide over-collateralized loans or flash loans. They are smart contract custodial and on the EVM-compatible chains only. ABCD, on the other hand, is the first lending protocol that offers non-collateralized bonds that, unlike flash loans, its repurchase can take as long as the borrower needs. ABCD is fully UTXO compatible, so we do not rely upon smart contracts. Moreover, ABCD is cross-chain, meaning that the loan can be taken in one chain and repurchased on another. But why do we need cross-chain compatibility and UTXO based at all? The image below shows the current Bitcoin's dominance chart comparing to Uniswap's market cap. Bitcoin dominated more than 50% of the crypto market, and apart from that, there is a considerable gap between Uniswap's market cap as the DeFi premier project and Bitcoin's. So it is clear that allowing the value locked on UTXO blockchains to be circulated on the market is highly profitable. ABCD is designed to access this locked money and establish a more robust connection between Bitcoin-like blockchains and the DeFi ecosystem. But how ABCD works? From a technical point of view, ABCD only uses HTLCs and multi-signature contracts, and does not rely on any form of watchtowers in contrast to the Lightning Network payment channels. Here we are going to perform a simple lending scenario using ABCD. Assume Carol is someone who has a Cadillac that is authorized on Carol's network, and she is going to sell her Cadillac's license for Bitcoin. Alice then finds Carol's advertisement and is willing to have that car. However, she does not have enough money at the beginning. So she finds Bob, who would lend her the needed Bitcoins. And they three will settle a three-way atomic contract. Then Alice, after some time, pays the debt back to Bob. And finally, all the three contracts execute all together. To see how these components act together, we will now perform a live demo of ABCD for the same scenario. This web application is exclusively designed for the demo presentation. The demo is entirely live, and during the execution you can check every transaction sent to the network. The list of transactions is shown on the bottom of the page, and it will be updated during the execution. This scenario is executing between the Litecoin and the Bitcoin testnet. Alice and Bob are executing an ABCD instance on the Bitcoin's testnet, and Carol is selling her car license on Litecoin's testnet. On the web page, at the bottom of each section, you can see the balance of each party. By pushing the button at the center of the page, the protocol moves forward by one step. At the beginning of the protocol, Alice, who is the bond issuer, only has some amount of Bitcoin on Bitcoin's testnet as a bond premium. Bob, who is the bond buyer, has only margin and some amount of Bitcoin as a guarantee in the same network. Note that another flexibility on Bob's side that ABCD offers is that the lender even would not have enough money at the beginning of the protocol, and he can start the protocol using some margin. Bob is also supposed to lock some Bitcoin as a guarantee in Alice's network in order to ensure that when Alice pays back the bond, he will unlock the debt. ABCD mainly consists of two separate phases, initialization and commitment. During initialization, parties exchange signature and transactions. In fact, there are lots of details that take place during the protocol, and we avoid mentioning them in the demo, so we go forward. As indicated below, now we finish the initialization phase, and here we are starting the commitment phase. In the first step, Alice locks the bond's premium for Bob. Bob also acts accordingly and locks the margin and guarantee. Then Alice unlocks the premium for Bob. Now it is Bob's turn to fulfill his principal. Until now, Bob only gave the margin, and now he is supposed to provide the remaining part of the principal. To continue the normal scenario, I choose the yes button. However, the protocol handles all the possible scenarios. So now the principal is fulfilled, and Alice can use it on her contract with Carol. Next, Carol locks Cadillac's license for Alice. ABCD somehow designed that Carol could not distinguish that it is a borrowed money, so she thinks that Alice owns the principal, and therefore would lock the Cadillac's license for Alice as well. Now, Alice has time to pay back the debt. At this point, if Alice fails to provide they needed money, everything will be reverted except the premium that she already sent to Bob. So she decides to lock the payback for Bob. Then, when Bob sees the locked payback, and in order to get back the guarantee, unlocks the payback. Afterward, Alice unlocks the locked Cadillac's license. And finally, Carol unlocks the principal, and everything will be finished. As it is clear, now Alice owns the Cadillac's license, Bob has what he had plus the premium, and Carol has the Cadillac's money as expected. Now, the demo presentation is finished. Thanks for watching this video.